Lesson 25. Honoring elders and showing mercy to the young. The more beautiful a person's character, the greater his portion of divine understanding will be. This religion calls us to honor and revere the elderly. The Prophet ﷺ said, "To honor a Muslim elder is to show reverence to Allah." Elders thus have a right over the young because of their age. Elders are also called upon to show mercy, sympathy, and concern for the young. We may observe these values in pious households founded upon the way of Allah. The young honor and have respect for those older than them, while older people show compassion and mercy to the young. The young learn not to sit in front of someone who is older than them in a gathering, and whenever possible, not to walk in front of, nor enter a place before someone older. They also show the utmost respect for their elders when shaking hands, and endeavor to be the first to give the greeting of peace. The Prophet ﷺ would be the first to give the greeting of peace to everyone, whether they were younger or older than him, this being from his immense character. It is recommended, however, for the young to greet those older first, for the one walking to greet those sitting, for the one riding to greet the one walking, and for someone who is alone to greet a group. This is what etiquette dictates, but whoever wishes to compete with others in showing the best character may do so, and may rush to be the first to give greetings. The more beautiful a person's character is, the greater his portion of divine understanding will be, and the closer he will be to his Lord and to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Honoring elders and showing mercy to the young were once hallmarks of the Muslims, whatever their circumstances. One cannot find a single Muslim country that did not possess traditions in which these values were firmly rooted. Many good traditions, however, have been lost in recent times and replaced with customs that are not in accordance with the teachings of our religion. This is due to our negligence in implementing the sacred law and our failure to hold fast to the values with which our Prophet ﷺ was sent. Some Muslims are so deeply impressed and deluded by the culture of the non-Muslims that they blindly follow their ways. May Allah cleanse our hearts from exalting those He does not love, so that we only love people for Allah's sake, and that we only oppose those that transgress against Him. May Allah make these values spread amongst us. One of the pious men of the past had such reverence for his older brother that if his brother was on one story in the house, he would not be content to go up to a higher story. When they walked together on the road, his brother would be in front, like the Imam in the prayer, and he would be behind, like a follower. This is one example of how these values were manifested in the lives of the pious. Our attention should be focused, as was theirs, upon the values with which the best of creation, ﷺ, was sent. We must make these values a reality in our lives, and adorn ourselves with them as much as possible. By this, we strengthen our connection to our religion, and in turn our communities will then be clearly identified as faith-based communities. Our communities will be clearly founded upon the teachings of the chosen Prophet, ﷺ, who said, "He who does not honor our elders, nor show compassion to our young, and knows not the worth of our scholars, is not one of us." These are the values He wished to see in the Muslim community, so it is only fitting that we do our utmost to live by them. O Allah, enable us to attain the most noble of character and remove from us all that is detrimental. Enable us to follow the path of those with whom You are pleased. We ask You to implement Your decree with gentleness. Make the manifestations of the religion clearly visible in our own states and in our communities, through Your mercy, O Most Merciful. May the blessings of Allah be upon our Master Muhammad ﷺ, and upon his family and companions. All praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds.